exactly.
They might be disappointed. Should we tell a warm-up story first?
Yeah, you shouldn't go right to the main one.
Should tell a warm-up one first?
Exactly. Couple. Do you have any?
Can I tell the porcupine story yet?
Good on you, Cam.
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm not going to tell the story that's the good story that I've been selling. I'll give you a warm-up one. Oh, Cam, did you bring that for me?
Yep.
He's so sweet and the best looking in the crowd.
Yeah.
Second best looking.
Certainly
Oh.
the best dressed.
Best dress. That's what I really meant.
Right.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys know, Bill likes to eat strange things. In the past, I have told stories of Bill eating live frogs. That was pretty funny. I've told stories of Bill eating a bite out of a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have you eaten? His own shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A scary one. I was trying to think of what stories I had to tell this year that I hadn't told in the past. And I was remembering when Bill was not very old. Probably 2. Are we too tall, Cam?
Oh.
Yep.
Are we too tall?
That's fine.
We're too tall. Bill?
That's fine, Mom. It's called cameras. They're used to this stuff.
There we go.
They always
That's
gotta
better.
pivot it up when I'm in shot.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's like
I don't know either, but...
Yeah.
So we lived in this, so people that are in Ontario will know this. We lived in Huntsville, Ontario. So we lived in like cottage country, and we lived, and I think last year I brought in a picture of the corral I used to keep Bill in. So that wasn't this property. People remember that? The little fence that we kept Bill in that had no gate? Yeah, that was where he needed to be. So I went in the house to grab a load of laundry, something simple that moms do, nothing really important. The kid was outside. I thought things were okay. Really wasn't gone very long. Came out, and there was my cat at one side and my child at the other, and a massive porcupine in between the two of them, and they were both heading for it, prepared to eat it.
Pretty much.
So I dropped the laundry because, at that point I needed to do something. I grabbed the cat and I grabbed the kid very much in similar ways, and I think I told them they were both stupid. I might have said that. Put them into the house, then put the laundry hamper over top of the porcupine, and sat there for quite a while trying to figure out what I was going to do next. But I was very glad that Bill hadn't gotten porcupine quills in him.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
How's Bill still alive? I am really unsure.
Me too.
Yeah, because he ate a lot of stuff.
And I
Things that
did.
he shouldn't have eaten.
Well, it's not just that. Just my whole childhood.
You tortured your mother.
No.
Is
I
that-
just no. I
Yeah,
mean
you-
like driving my bike. Like
With no brakes.
yeah.
Yeah. That was good. I was a single mom. I see Bill going down this hill at warp 9 on his bike. And I'm like, I see him come back up home, and I'm like, Bill, I saw you down that grassy knoll and take the bump at the bottom, and, I'm just wondering why you didn't use your brakes. I thought that was an easy question. And he says to me, my brakes don't work, Mom, and I didn't think you could fix them. So he'd been riding without brakes for quite a while.
Wow. Oh, God.
I used to just when
can
I
fix
get
them.
some places, I would just jump off the bike and let it go right in till it crashed.
It was pretty hairy, Andy. Red-headed skinny kid flying one way, bike flying the other way.
I was constantly ripping my right knee.
All right. I hate to leave them hanging,
Yeah. Well, then let's get ready for them to let's give us some money. Get ready to donate to the
This is a
story.
good story.
Okay?
This I can't promise this is on equal footing with Magic Pocket,
Yeah.
but I can promise it's close.
Mm-hmm.
Should we retell Magic Pocket?
I guess so.
Or that one's on the net, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
sure it
think
is.
Magic Pocket benefits immensely from hearing it
Again?
directly from you.
Okay, I can do Magic Pocket again. I don't know. You guys ready? You guys got to be
And
sitting
the chat
down.
says
Chat
retell,
wants it.
retell.
You got to sit down
For
for
those
Magic
who work
Pocket.
here.
It's a warm-up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the good thing about Magic Pocket is every word of it is true, which makes it easy for me to retell it pretty much the same every time because I don't have to embellish this story. So as I mentioned, single mom. So my young son Bill's about a year and a half, maybe 2, not much older. We've started toilet training, which is mostly going okay. So he graduates to a brand new pairs of underwear. So I buy him some really nice little boy underwear. I don't know. And he comes up to me and he says, "Hey Mom, what's all this stuff on the front of these underwear?" And I foolishly say to him, "Oh, that's a magic pocket." And he leaves, and I think about it, not for long, maybe 30 seconds, and I'm like, oh,
That was a bad one.
that was a bad idea. So I'm like, "Bill, come here, come here, come here." Mom was only kidding.
Too late.
It's not true. It's not a magic pocket. I'm sorry that I told you that. So he says, "Well, what is it for?" And I said, "No, it doesn't matter." And he's like, "Well, no, but why is all
I need
this
to know
here?"
this stuff.
And I was like, "No, people don't use it. It's just decoration." So he wouldn't leave it alone. So I eventually explained to him what its purpose could be for and how a man might use all those flaps and those kind of underwear. And I thought we were done with it. Put the kid to bed, never thought much about it. Went in to pick him up at the daycare a couple days later, and his daycare staff says to me, "Bill's mom, we need to have a little talk." And I'm like, "A little talk?" And she said, "Yeah, something happened with Bill today." And I was like, "Oh." So she takes me to the side and she says, "Now, when we were out on the playground today with Bill, he came up to me and he dropped his jeans to his ankles and he explained to me how he was going to show me his magic pocket and that he spent an inordinate amount of time pulling his penis through the flaps in the underwear."
Hey, man.
And I'm wondering, Kate, where he might have learned that.
Exactly.
I have never heard this story before.
Oh, yeah?
So,
Go downstairs and hear the magic pocket story. Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
It's
So,
classic.
yeah.
Still funny.
I should have
See?
learned there. I'm not sure that I really did. But that is indeed the magic pocket story that made it to the poster a couple years ago. And
Oh, good stuff.
it's
Classic.
pretty classic Bill and Bill's mom kind of adventures. Much like this next one's going to be. Did you like that? Should you donate money for that?
Donate.
There,
Oh,
people?
yeah. liked
Donate
it?
money,
The Magic Pocket's a pretty funny story. Last year I told it and people donated $1,200
Lots of money.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat seems pretty intent.
Yeah.
That was a good story.
I like that one.
Magic pocket. Magic pocket.
Yeah, Magic Pocket.
Ooh, actually, while we're telling Bill stories, I have an art challenge. We have not done enough art challenges this year.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I already did one.
This
We
is
did one today.
yeah, but we can do more. We
All
have
right.
a lot of stuff to give away.
Okay.
We had some lots come in late, so now the prize
Oh, I
mines are
see.
still
Full?
overflowing.
Full.
Oh.
So we're gonna do
Mini
an art challenge based on whatever comes out of this next story. Is it appropriate for
Oh.
the porcupine story? Do you think that some hilarious Bill art could be drawn
Maybe.
Oh, from the next story?
Yeah.
from the porcupine
For
story?
sure.
Oh, no, from the story I'm gonna tell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because we did the Magic Pocket Art Challenge last year. and it
Yes,
was
we did.
hilarious.
It was great.
It was great. So let's do
We
it
did
again
Bill's
this year.
birth story last
We-
year as an art project as well,
That's
and that
true.
was some pretty substantial good art.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this again. We're gonna make this a running thing for Desert Buses. We're gonna get you guys to immortalize the Bill story, and we're gonna give away a prize for it. Can I get the room cam for a second, Beej?
1 sec.
Beesh.
Oh, okay.
Beej, experience the room cam.
Ah! Why does that always happen to me?
I don't know, Beach. Were you distracted by the Magic Pocket story?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a beautiful Cthulhu necklace to give away. This is for a lady, and I'm gonna sweeten this pig because I always do because I love to sweeten them. So here's the neck. Oh, now can you go back to driver's cam now?
Yes, I can.
Jeez.
Aw. Beej, do this. Beej, do that.
That's my job.
All right. So this is this beautiful Cthulhu necklace. This geek chic necklace. It is 18 inches long. It is made by Rewondered. That is the name of the crafter. That's her Etsy store, and it is a lovely thing. I'm going to sweeten this pig with a couple other things, but this is going to be an art challenge. It's going to start after Bill's mom finishes the story, and it's going to go for a half an hour afterwards to give you guys time. Or should we do it for a little longer, like 45 minutes?
Sure.
I'll give you guys 45 minutes after Bill's mom finishes the story, so you guys can really get something really
Think about
fabulous together and think about it. And I will announce what piggy sweeteners are coming up, but we'll turn it back over.
Are we ready?
To Bill.
I've been hyping
Bill.
this for 3 days.
I
Are
know.
we ready? Are you ready?
I'm
I know
ready.
you didn't want me to tell this story.
Let's do it.
You sure?
Do it.
Yeah. Okay, so Chad,
done.
it took me 6 years. Oh. Oh, we got a spammer.
Just
Sort of.
spamming my name though.
It's Bill's name.
Bill boo boo. Bill boo 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 boo.
It's funny, I call you that sometimes.
Oh.
It's taken me 6 years to get permission to tell this story.
Ooh. It's pretty embarrassing.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Oh, we will take. Some people are telling us we're trending in the U.S.
Really?
Apparently, I
Excellent.
saw Australia.
It's all
Comedy
good.
Channel, Australia.
Alright,
Bill
well,
not
I'll
the
check
same.
this. I'll check this.
Bad
Back to
dinkum.
Kate and Bill.
Hey.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh no, is that you and I? Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
I'm.
We're ready. Okay. So I had to think about what year this was because it is. It was specific to know the year, important to know the year. So I'm pretty sure it was 1989, which would have made Bill 6 years old. And as part of my parenting, as you've heard, you know, I'm a good parent, done lots of good stuff for Bill, you know. Indeed, for a long time had Bill convinced that I actually did have eyes in the back of my head. Because every time I brushed my hair, I was like,
Nah.
oh, look out, I'll poke myself in the eye.
I just pretended like you
And he
got away with
believed me
that.
for a long
No,
time. It was
no.
very...
I just pretended to.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, come.
So Bill often wants things he can't have. You know, he tries to eat things, you know, this kind of stuff. So there's a commercial that comes on TV that Bill is quite impressed by. So he watches it a couple times and he comes and he starts advocating to me about how he really wants what he saw on the TV commercial. Which, you know, kids ask for stuff all the time. You don't really need to answer that. So he comes up to me and he says, Mom, I want wings. And I'm like, wings? And he's like, yeah, wings. I saw them on TV. And I'm like, well, what kind of wings? He says, well, they advertise wings on TV, and I want a set of wings. I'm like, well, Bill, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen an ad for wings. So we watch a little TV, and sure enough, if an Always feminine hygiene product commercial doesn't come on, where they now have wings. So Bill is very insistent that I go purchase him these because they have wings and he wants wings.
Exactly.
But I was like, but Bill, they're not really wings like you think of them. So no, he didn't believe that. So then he says, no, Mom, I really, really, really want these. And I said, well, Bill, I can't really explain this to you other than to say that they're only for girls. Well, that was not necessarily my best choice because now he's mad at me
Yeah.
that they're only for girls.
Only girls get to fly.
What do you mean only girls get to
That was
fly?
mine,
It's
yeah.
not fair. You said I could have wings,
Just
and I was
went
like, I
off.
never agreed to it. It went on for at least a week of
Really?
him begging me. Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Mom, how come? And then at some point I had to explain to him a little further so he'd stop bugging me. And I said, well, they're kind of like Band-Aids for girls. And he's like, I don't care. And I'm like, but you can't, Bill, I can't buy these for you. So he probably pouted about this for, 2 weeks. He pouted about how I was willing to buy his sister wings because she was a girl, but that I wasn't willing to buy
Yeah.
wings for him.
Yeah. Exactly.
He tortured me with that one.
Apparently.
And every time that commercial came on, he said, see, now it has wings. That's why you have to go buy them.
Right.
So, Bill, for all these years, I've really wanted to get you a set.
Aww.
So,
Yeah.
you have a set of wings. And Bill, I think this is what you really need. So I brought you a little gift
Oh.
to go that
I
you
don't
need to
want
open.
this. I don't want
You
this.
need to open
I
it.
need to try.
You need to open it.
I need to try,
And I'm gonna
Mom.
open it for you.
Bill, I can drive for you.
No, no.
And the chat's already figured this out, but
I know what it is too.
what is it?
No.
What is it?
I would guess.
What is it then?
Oh, see.
It's a nice gift. Are you ready? I've always wanted to give this
I'm
to him.
afraid.
Always. Because he's asked me for that since he was 6 years old. So
But I totally forget.
now I know. Red Bull gives you wings.
There
you go, Bill.
There you go.
Yay.
I like these ones though. To make me look good.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Make it
I don't
really
know how
look
far you
good.
can fly, but
There you
now
go.
you have your own set of wings.
I actually got the wings.
You
Thank
got the
you.
wings.
Yay!
This was you finally did it. Actually. You
Will that
finally got me
do?
some wings.
Does that do, Chad? Does that?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
6 years. 6 years. I asked him every year.
Yeah.
Can I tell that story?
That makes up for that time you made me soap, which you told me was fudge. Maple fudge.
What?
She did that to me.
Okay. Is this a Bill telling a Bill's mom story?
Yeah. Just a
I'm a
little
bit of-
bit. I have to.
I'm
you
a
know,
bit of a prankster.
I gotta get a little dig back at her.
I got some artisan soap. You know, artisan
Yeah.
soap I love. It's great, and it was like chocolate artisan soap, and so it looked just like fudge. So I gave it to him and told him it was a piece of fudge, and he took a big honking bite
Big
out of
bite. It's just,
It smelled like chocolate.
just soap.
I also used to prank his lunches.
Yeah.
What did you do?
She would lick the filling.
I'd take all the
out of
filling out of the cookies and stick them in his lunch. And sometimes I'd leave the wrapper on the cheese thing and stick it in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Like leave the plastic part on.
If I ever have kids, I hope I'm as cool as you.
Or the gourmet lunch, the one where I wrap like every olive individually in saran wrap and every little piece of cheese and then he'd show up with this little bag at school and open up this god awful lunch. And sometimes I'd just put a napkin in there and say, "Love you, Bill."
Oh.
Ah, okay.
I did like pranking your lunch.
I
Had a
know.
lot of good times with that.
No, I'm doing Cthulhu necklace. Oh yeah, right. We have it downstairs.
You can donate for me being amazing if that's going
That's
to
right.
go towards the children.
Something else that's to come.
That's what this is all
Please
about.
donate if you enjoyed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Please do.
yeah. If you're lolling, please donate.
Yes, if you're, that's right. If you're lolling, please. I am the chat's mom.
Amen.
Those that are asking.
I can take it. It's okay.
Yeah, I've tormented him enough, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta figure out skin.
What you guys don't understand is that I have to treat him like this. It's the only way to survive.
You gotta get as good as you get.
He was 11 pounds at birth, Cam. He's not done paying for that yet.
It's a lifetime.
Really?
Yeah, no, he may never be done paying for that.
He weighed twice what I did.
He weighed
Yeah.
twice what most people did.
Oh.
The biggest baby in Huntsville.
That's thank you. I've lived to tell the tale.
Okay.
That's right, 11 pounds,
I feel
29 hours.
Kate, I feel that your life is practically an open book here.
Yeah.
But we are still collecting our $6.
I gave my secret already.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, the chat has asked me for it and I wasn't here.
It's there. It's written down.
Okay, so never mind then.
Yeah, I gave my secret this morning.
Ooh. Okay,
It had to do with Star Wars.
I was resting. I was gathering power.
Since you've told it, you share it again with the those of us who didn't hear it.
All right. So what was my secret? My secret was that Bill's dad and I, so that would
Yeah.
be Charles the Sixth,
Yes. I'm
uh,
7.
saw Star Wars when it opened. And we necked so much through it the first time, we stayed in this theater so we could watch it a second time to actually see it when we realized what a good movie we'd missed.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear. That's
Okay.
It's a long time
asking.
ago. Necking, yeah, that necking's a long time ago too.
We have until we are giving you guys until
Kissing.
80s.
8 p.m. to finish this art challenge. You will win a lovely Cthulhu necklace, which is perfect because it is
yes.
just for girls.
Draw Bill with wings.
You have to draw Bill with wings,
Okay.
the wings that he wanted,
All the time.
and for that you'll win a Cthulhu.
I have to be flying though.
a Cthulhu
That'd be
necklace
better.
and a couple of other girly things. I'm going to make this a fairly girly prize pack.
I want
It
to be
is not for
flying.
Bill.
If I have wings, I want to be like flying.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Bill with wings, flying, trying to fly.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. You have until 8 p.m. Send them to contest@desertbus.org. Subject line wings. Subject line wings. So you have until 8 p.m. To get those in, and I will edit out some of them, and then we'll get Bill and Kate to judge their favorite, and that person
Absolutely.
will win. So that will be coming up in a bit. Tally is already setting aside pig sweeteners. Oh, everything is so organized.
yay.
And
So Bill, somebody in there wanted to know if you regretted being stuck with a mom like me.
Sometimes. Obviously. No, I love my mom.
Indeed, not long ago, Bill was at my house. I can't remember what we were talking about, but he criticized me for being a bit crass, and I said, "Really, son? Did you get the classy mom and I didn't see that document, the memo? Because I don't think I got that one."
Bill, this is yours, eh?
Don't,
Yeah.
He's giving him wings, that Red Bull.
That's cool.
That's right.
I'm just trying to do a cleanup.
That's right. It's all good. Appreciate it.
It's getting gross.
Oh, thanks, Kate.
Well, if you've been enjoying that,
Well,
you really should donate for Bill's
Yes.
shame.
For Bill's shame.
Donate
well, the
to
other
the
story
band.
I remember is I was watching all of my friends, like Alan and Adam and Graham and them, all at my house, and they were sitting around the table talking to my mom, and I knew she was telling them the stories. And I was just screwed, right? I was just not gonna live this down at all.
Well, that's because you all lived at my house.
Exactly.
I had So they would play Dungeons and Dragons in my basement. It would start on Friday as soon as school got out, and they would stay there till Sunday. That went on through the entire of all of high school. And so
We also video
I
games.
would to do laundry. I had to cut through this
Yeah.
evil space that all these boys lived in. And so I would go through there and I would say, "How's it going?" Because I knew they were playing Dungeons and Dragons. And, I'd get the best lines, right? I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, Bill's freezing us to death up on the top of a mountain," or, Bill just ran us over with a gelatinous
Gelatinous
cube, or, yeah.
Just about Tortapota killed us.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know.
'Cause I knew
I had
what
a
they were doing.
softball them out of there a little bit.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, when you cube a party,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah. There was,
It was back in the day when it was pretty done.
that was pretty fun.
Second ed, or classy poison, if you remember it.
Yeah.
Save or die.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had friends who would run us through Dark Sun, where you made 3 characters.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, exactly. To even have a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I played
opened
one
the
of
box. You die. Activate character 2.
Sounds like playing Paranoia.
Yeah, only this was like,
No.
you know,
The only way to survive a
Give me
Cthulhu
backstory.
game.
more detail.
Yeah, the only way to survive a Cthulhu game, just find the nearest closet and hide in there.
Yeah.
Just don't come out. That's your only shot.
Running Call of Cthulhu, good times.
Yeah. If you don't end up insane,
Mhm.
you're doing all right.
Yeah.